Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Droops away from one. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Right. Here we go.
Looking to throw here. Got his man. It's the rookie from K-State. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
At the Eagles' 47-yard
down.
They're going to try and throw it here. This is Metcalf working that right side. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Oh, I love this. Give this the big guy on 3rd and short. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's go. 30.
They'll run with Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Fields this one at the 3. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hurts now from the gun. Likely's got it right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First down, run with Barkley. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Great, set.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They go to Barkley again. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And this one doesn't go far.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hurts yet again. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, but first time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Down. Set cut.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Escapes the defender. His gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play on this first quarter. 1 quarter away so far. 7-3 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Wow, wide open here, complete. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Okay, ready?
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
43 ready. Yellow, go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And this is going to fall incomplete. We made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Black 40. Cut.
Here he goes, third and long. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So that brings up fourth and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Boswell able to knock it through and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Back.
To throw here on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
To number 14. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the 25-yard line.
Got it.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Ready. Set.
Pass play now. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. It is caught left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got second and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's Hurts. Continuing to move past the 45. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. A tackle made at the 47.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on third. Hurts to throw. He's caught. He's got Brown. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down from the 42. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's still going at the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. He rips off 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie things 10-10. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 black.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Finding Johnson once more. Still has some space inside the 35. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Ready, set. White. Hut.
Back now, pressure coming. That's going to be caught by Hunter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On the double.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. 23 right. Set.
From the gun, Johnson. Being stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk on second down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. It's Johnson on second down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. Third down from the gun. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. The turn starts at the 9. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And that's good for a gain of 5. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run, nabs them 5. Now second and 5. Hurts looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Second and 3 now. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
A give to Johnson to start this drive. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
He's going to throw it. Down the field, and he's got Carter. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Jarrett loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Johnson up the middle. And he spins right by him. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Down. 50. Yellow. Set.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And he gets them what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
At their own 12-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. And after one play of his drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hurts on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. All set to go now from the 35. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. He dodged the tackle. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter-action.
He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Let's go now. Set.
From the gun on third down. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It's a 38-yard look here. Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's completed right side. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
From the red zone on 1st. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Going with a screen to Johnson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Black, ready, ready. 33, yellow. Blaster, 6.
3rd and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
From the 40, here comes second and 10. Throwing it again here. Sends this to the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, brother. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. His return starts at the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. It's textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Receiver in motion, going left. Hurts now from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And they'll make the stop of at the 46-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know what's interesting, Cade? Even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts on first down. That one's tipped and intercepted. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And to the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Executed that play on so many levels, Cade. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
17.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. Touchdown! It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
21. Eagles 24.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down, Eagles.
Now Hurts. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First down throwing for Hurts. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. It's Hurts once again. Getting out to his left. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Eagles trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hurts. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like an eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go. Trim it.
Hurts to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. We've got to keep moving quick here. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That one finds his man, likely. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st and 10 from the 43. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. That's complete. 2-2 Atwell. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Here he goes, one final shot. Pocket isn't